So last night, my husband and I were talking about Red Rising, and we were comparing Red Rising to Ender's Game. Specifically, we were comparing the character Severo from Red Rising to Bean from Ender's Game because of their street smarts and the way that the characters act, because Severo seems to be a really, really powerful character in Red Rising, and Darrow really relies on Severo and his sneakiness. So I'm only on chapter 36 of Red Rising. I'm getting kind of close to the end. But so my husband and I were making this comparison, and then we were listening to some of Red Rising together. And in Red Rising, he talks about the great Earth leaders, and he mentions Wiggin, which is fantastic because Ender, Wiggin, was a great Earth leader. So this is confirming that Red Rising is existing on the same timeline that was in Ender's Game. If you haven't read Ender's Game, it is a fantastic series where they are genetically monitoring young children for their military potential to stop the threat of an alien invasion. They then take them to battle school and command school from there. And towards the end of the series, they get into world expansion. So at that point, once they get to the point of world expansion, those military leaders and colonists would have to specialize, which is the beginnings of the color system. And so as they get further and further out in space, it makes sense that these specialized colonists would form the colors from Red Rising. Obviously, those with military potential that were trained early. Battle School then turns into the Institute, which is where young golds go to compete in war games to determine their military leadership potential. Super fun. I love this through line because I was a big fan of Ender's Game before I even knew what Red Rising was. And so it's been a really fun thought experiment to think about how the two timelines could have logically been connected.